morning, students. So we are studying about the money, chapter 3rd of economics. So in the earlier two video, part 1 and 2, we studied about the introduction, meaning of money, definition of money and functions of money. Today we will study about the supply of money. Okay. So before studying supply of money, there is also two function of money, that is static function and dynamic function. So static function, in static function, two type of function came, that is primary function and secondary function. In primary function, what we study the most important function of the money is, that is medium of exchange. And the second is measure of value. Means money perform the function of exchange and measure of value. And in secondary function we study transfer of value, standard of deferred payment, etc. Okay. So all these functions, as we already studied in our part 2, the primary function and secondary function, all these are came in the static function of the money. Okay, medium of exchange, measure of value, transfer of value, standard of deferred payment, all these functions came in the static function of the money. And in dynamic function, this function perform two type of function. First is in dynamic function, with the money perform regulating economic stability, and economic stability will mean that when there is recession, depression, then the money perform the function of expanding and contraction. That if there is depression, then the money will be expand or will be supply more. If there is recession, then the money will be contract by the RBI through the monetary policy. All these terms we will study in the next chapter. And the second function, that it also help in generating aggregate demand, expansion of market, so these are the dynamic function. By dynamic function, it helps in generating aggregate demand, expansion of market. By expansion of market, there is more investment, consumption, production. It means by more aggregate demand, there is also more investment by the other country, not only within the country but also by the other country, because capital is transferable and it can be transferred from one place to other place, not only in the country state but also with the other country. So a less developed country can invest in developed countries, and a developed country can invest in the less developed or more developed countries. Okay. Now we came to our topic, that is supply of money. What is supply of money and who supply money? We will study this. What is supply of money and who supply money and measurement of money. Money is a stock concept. It is a stock concept. Means supply of money is that money which is held by the people of a country at a question came here that the money held by the government and the commercial bank, we can say, or the RBI, all these are supply of money or these are not supply of money. The most important question is the money held by the RBI. RBI means Reserve Bank of India, Government of India, and the banking system means commercial bank in the banking. The money held by all these are supply of money or not supply of money. So the money held by RBI, Government of India, banking system is not included in the supply of money because all these are supplier of money. Supplier of money. So the money supplied by the authority of Government of India, RBI in banking is not included in the stock of money or money supply because the supplier of money is not considered as a money stock. Now we came who supply money? Who supply? As we already told, the RBI, Government of India, banking means commercial bank. All these supply money. Okay, so the RBI supply money, notes and coins. As paper notes, in our earlier video we have seen the paper notes and coins that is supplied by the RBI, Reserve Bank of India. All notes and coins are supplied by the RBI. Then how RBI supply the money? There is a system of minimum reserve system. Minimum reserve, MRS, minimum reserve system. In this system, a minimum reserve of 200 crore rupees, 200 crore is kept by the government in their reserve, and after that RBI issue the money. So in this 100 rupee crore will be gold and other can be foreign currency or in terms of rupees, etc. Okay. So by this system, this minimum reserve system, RBI supply or issue the new currency notes. After that, Government of India. In Government of India, we take the Ministry of Finance that issue the coins like 1 rupees, 5 rupees. These are 2 rupees, 2 rupees, 5 rupees. All these coins are issued by the Ministry of Finance. After that, commercial bank. Commercial bank supply the money by creating loans. Okay, by creating loans. Then how loans create? Commercial bank, it create by demand deposit. Okay, means a person deposit a rupees of 100, then there is a system of CRR, means cash reserve ratio. Okay, at present 4% cash reserve ratio is there, that out of 100 rupees 4% should be kept with the RBI, that commercial bank should kept with the RBI, and the remaining part of money that we can be given in terms of loan. Remaining rupees can be given in loan to the other person. Okay, so commercial bank supply money by this system. Okay, then we study supply of money. Supply of money is a stock concept, and the money held by the people of the country at a point of time is called supply of money. And who supply money? Then the RBI, measurement of money. How we measure money? So mainly there are four measurement. That is measurement of money. Are you getting the point? That supply of money, what is this? I hope you understood this. Measurement of money. So there is mainly 4 points: M1, M2, M3, M1. But in your syllabus there is only M1. Okay, all these you will study in your higher classes in detail. So we will study only M1. Okay, in M1 is equal to C plus OD. Okay, so C means currency with the people, and DD means demand deposit. Okay, demand deposit, and the OD means other deposit, other deposits. Okay, measurement of money M1, M2, M3, but we are studying only M1 according to its syllabus. M1 is equal to C plus DD plus OD. C is equal to currency with the people, means the currency that the people are holding in a country. DD demand deposit. Demand deposit, there is two term: demand deposit and the term deposit. There is difference between demand deposit and term deposit. Term deposit cannot be out by any time by the people, but demand deposit can be created at any time, means a people can claim check against this demand deposit, but check cannot be claimed against the term deposit. That other deposit means deposit of RBI with the NABARD and with the other multinational financial institution, that all came in the other deposit. So students, we study about the supply of money. Firstly, meaning supply of money. What is the meaning? The currency held by the people of a country at a given point of time, that is supply of money. Whose supply? RBI, government and commercial bank. After that, measurement M1 C is equal to DD plus OD. C is the currency with the public, demand deposit and the other deposit. Okay, so our third chapter is completed, money. Firstly, watch the video, read from your book, then we will do questions. Okay, thank you students.